Babies, you like to another video with your boy Alex. In this video, we're gonna be reacting to a video of Doja Cat, I guess, allegedly hitting on a 17-year-old boy, trying to link up. And she got shot down. You guys may know Doja Cat. She's I guess you could call her a pop star. The I'm a cowgirl. She's a character. I give her that. She's definitely a character. But before we get into the video, don't forget, comment, subscribe, and beat that like button like it owe you money.
But hopefully you're recording this so that I don't have to do it. I tried to make a TikTok, like a 3-minute TikTok, and it didn't work. I had to do it like 3 times without cringing, and that was impossible. So I'm just gonna say something right now about the whole fucking the Noah Schnapp thing. I think that, to be fair, first let's try to be chill about it. To be fair, this is like a kid. Like, Noah is like, I don't know how old he is, but he's not even over, like, there's no way he's over like 21. And he might be. Like, I could be wrong. But like, when you're that young, you make mistakes. You do dumb shit. I'm like trying to be super fair. You do dumb shit. You say dumb shit. You fucking fuck up relationships with people. You make mistakes. Like, you're supposed to, so that you know. You're supposed to do stuff like that so that you know not to do it in the future. Like, I did my share of fuck ups so that I don't fuck up again. But the fact that this person, that Noah did that, like, went and posted a private conversation between me and him, is so unbelievably, like, socially unaware and whack. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like borderline snake shit. Like, that's like weasel shit. And, like, I'm not saying that encapsulates his entire personality. Like, Noah is not like the definition. I wouldn't imagine he is. Maybe he is.
We just saw that clip. Now, that really didn't give us too much to go off of, but I'm going to try to figure out a little more on this real quick. We have Doja Cat here. Like I mentioned earlier, Doja Cat is a pop star. She got some popular songs, but if I am correct, her claim to fame was this video she did like 4 or 5 years ago. Might have been 4 or 5 years ago, but it was her dressed up as a cow, and she was just saying I'm a cow, and that's what trajected her career up. And Doja Cat, she's had a whole bunch. She's been in the media for some crazy shit these past few years. Now, I don't know if it's clout chasing or what, but I know she's biracial, and she was saying that she doesn't deal with black guys or whatever. Now, she was caught inside of a hangout session, she was on Omegle with a whole bunch of racist supremacist guys or some shit was saying, and she was saying some derogatory words against black people, and that she hates her black side. A whole bunch of crazy shit, you know, just outlandish shit. She gets caught messaging a 17-year-old boy. Now, I haven't really watched Stranger Things. Heard it's a pretty good series. I don't know too much about Stranger Things. I need to get into it one day, maybe one day, but I haven't really been watching a whole bunch of TV shows here lately. There's a guy, his name is Noah Schnapp. So she messaged Noah Schnapp about a guy named Joseph Quinn. I guess it's his co-star. Noah Schnapp's a 17-year-old boy. I don't know how old Joseph Quinn is, but apparently she was texting this kid trying to link up with Joseph Quinn, and apparently he shot her down, bro. Apparently he didn't want no parts of Doja Cat, and understandably, I would understand why. Doja Cat, she's a messy individual. She's a messy female. Messy females, you can't deal with them. And now since old homeboy put out in the public, he really probably not gonna deal with her now, because she doesn't have a good rep. I mean, she's bad. I'll give her that. She banging. She stacked, and I think everything on her natural. I'll give her that. But she's a very polarizing individual. She does weird shit. And of course, that debate of orbiters eating the shit up. Give me some more, baby. You know, you go ahead, these guys, and that's to be expected. She's a beautiful girl. I won't deny that from her. But the thing she does, the type of attention she draws to herself, she be posting thirst traps and you know, real thought actions, real thotty for the streets type vibes you get from this woman. And homeboy, he's probably into like Zoe 101 type girls, clean cut girls, ones that went to college, got both parents in their lives, and this, that, and the third. Not no pop star that does a whole bunch of clout chasing. That's not his cup of tea. Her preference is white guys, but he might not feel the same way about her. And this is where I'm getting at with this. Females, especially the ones that think they look like something, the ones that have popularity, if a guy rejects them, they can't take that. They cannot take rejection. Females can't take rejection at all. Like, she probably is just does not understand why this guy rejected her. And when there's a whole bunch of reasons, but see, girls like her think this is what guys want. This is what guys want to see. No. Yes. Okay. Yes, you're the one that that's nice to have fun with and stuff, but he's not gonna take you seriously. And maybe you just want to hook up with him. Maybe you weren't trying to take him seriously either, but I guess he don't want it on his rep. Somebody might see him out with you, and he don't want to have that, so he might have hit you off on a late night sneak. But homeboy done already ruined that because he leaked off the chat thread. So I mean, now you exposed for being thirsty for a guy that don't even want you, and you really can't come back from that. So now you gotta go live stream and try to defend yourself. You can't really defend yourself, baby. And what you need to understand with females, y'all in general need to understand, is guys go through this all the time. Rejection. I know guys that won't even talk to girls because they have a fear of rejection. Rejection is not always a bad thing. You have to be rejected in order to get over, like, if you have a fear of talking to girls, rejection is actually kind of good, because you still want to build up that confidence to be able to talk to them. You want to be able to have a fluent conversation with a female without being weird about it. You know, females are already iffy as it is. They're already shy, and then you have to make the approach to go up to the female to try to get her number, and then for her to shoot you down. You don't always get the results you want, and you might get shot down. You're gonna get shot down a lot, but that does not mean that you shouldn't talk to them every once in a while. And I wouldn't recommend talking to her. But see, man, don't be just trying to get every number you can and just be like just trying to be, you know, you gotta find balance, bro. I mean, if you see a shorty, you like her, you think she give you choosing signals, go up to her, talk to her, try to close that one. If you don't close it, you know, maybe just the wrong time. You just never know. But you never know. You miss all the shots you don't take. 100% of the shots you don't take, you miss them. This is the thing. I don't know. I might put it in this video, or I might put it in a different video. But you know, there is a chart that I found on Google one day, and it's like an attractive scale. Like I've mentioned previously, there's no such thing as a 10. 10 is subjective. There's only 1 through 9. 9 being pretty much the peak. If you have a female that's a 10, that's something that she has that just sits her over the top for you in particular. Not so much her being a 10 in everybody's eyes, because nobody's perfect. Most females are between the I want to say they said the 4 or 5 range. I could be wrong, but the 4 and 5 range, most of them are, but their egos are overinflated, so they think they are 7s, 8s, and 9s when they're actually not. The ones that are the 5s and 6s, they have the most having low self-esteem. Those are the ones that are like the most vulnerable. It's like the mid-tier. It's easy for guys to get them types of girls, whether they want to admit it or not. It's crazy, man. Psychology is a crazy thing. But you know, in my opinion, Doja on the scale, she probably about a 6, 5, 6. I mean, she's not all that, bro. A lot of these celebrity females, they overhype them, bro. Like it's 1,000 girls look just like her. I need to understand that. Females, y'all don't get rejected often. Most guys really don't care, and this is why you guys have an overinflated sense of ego. That's why you guys are more particular about what kind of guys y'all deal with, because y'all have so many options. And it's like, you have so many options, you have a plethora of options. Why would I deal with you? What makes you stand out? So the below average and the average guys have not a chance. Most of the time, you have no chance with the higher tier women. And these females, when they come across the guy that they like, because we all know females do the choosing, when they come across the guy they like and they shut them down, the whole world is crushed to pieces, because they cannot fathom, they cannot wrap their tiny little brains around why this guy rejected them. I have this, I have that, and regardless of what they might wanna perceive, your money and your fame means nothing. To most guys, your fame, your status, your money, that has nothing to do. Status, it does, because you can have bad status, but that has nothing to do with you being able to pull a guy, and you already having a pre-selection of guys that you are already going to deal with. When you get rejected, you just don't know how to take it, because y'all are not used to rejection. This is what happens sometimes. You're not going to win them all. Females, y'all not going to win them all either. They're going to put that cow suit back on. You're going to dance with the fucking milk udders and shit and scream on Macau again, because your ass got played. Like one. That was terrible. I know. I don't know. We try to edit these joints so hard, but I mean, sometimes we hard. You feel me? Bars.